Hello, everybody, anyone. My name is Chris Wood. I am 52 years old, and I am a 5-year revenge retaliation victim of the police. Hello, whoever just joined. I have been injured. I have been tortured. I have been kidnapped. I have been sex assaulted. I have been falsely arrested. I have been brain injured, lung and kidney damage, body mutilations, serious skull deforming, and full physical identity theft has been done to me. Over the course of 5 years, lies, time buying, cover ups, arrest refusals, extortion, medical file falsifications, medical treatment refusals, discriminations, medical blacklisting, and even being falsely charged to cover up O.p.p. crimes. I spoke their crimes. I was shot back in August of 2019 and I became a target. The lies, the time buying, the cover ups, the stalking and murder of my mother, the killing of my dogs, the kidnapping for blood and piss, false arresting for pictures, prints, signatures, and everything else needed for O.p.p, forgeries, framings, and frauds. I have been right brain lobotomized. I know what has been done to me, and I cannot get medical help. I go through hypoxia on a daily basis. I'm the victim of low down, fucking good for nothing Ontario provincial police who are guilty of murder and attempted murder, first degree, premeditated, conspired with intent to commit, organized, guilty of attempted murder. Ex-chief or commander, year 2019, drove a white Jeep Wrangler. Staff sergeants, years 2019, 2021, kidnapping, sodomy, sex assault. Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward. Stacy, a mental health worker that was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston AMHS. And Shelley Hafner, Robert Kane 7224, and Spencer Mills 14716. Mental health workers who were involved: Stacy, Stacy AMHS, and there is also possibly another one named Kathy. They're human traffickers, human sex trade, slavery traffickers. They are committing illegal lobotomies and torture crimes against victims. Girlfriend to Stacy, guilty of attempted murder, guilty of torture crimes with intent to commit and have it covered up. The file falsifier, the one that got me medically blacklisted for treatment refusals, discriminations. Girlfriend to Stacy, Dr. Tatiana V. She goes by Margie V. Her real name is Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic. Lennox and Addington County General Hospital. She is guilty of attempted murder with intent to commit and cover up. She is very seriously dangerous doctor, labeling me as a suicidal self-harmer and a lot of other bullshit to keep me from help and to prevent me from being taken serious about what has happened to me. When people disappear, it is through full physical identity thefts, it is through skull deforming, it's through brain injuring, it is through false arrests, it's through kidnapping, it is through the medical blacklisting. It is also the O.p.p. co-offenders who are guilty of murders and attempted murders, sex slave traffickers, sex offenders with and for O.p.p. They're fall down fucking junkie, good for nothing pieces of shit. An alleged O.p.p. cop, Bill or Blair Hardy Kane, Ontario Provincial Police, Constable Detective. Another guy known as Bill Wooldridge, he lives at 149 Center Street North. I shouldn't be giving addresses, but I am because he's very fucking seriously dangerous and he's guilty of murder and cannot be arrested. 149 Center Street North. He is approximately 70 years old, bald, glasses, thinks that he and I were switched at birth, thinks that he is my dad, and believes that he is Harry Potter. was stalking my mother and was calling my mother mom, and is guilty of killing her December 20th, 2020 through Spencer Mills and Stacy Kingston AMHS. They were the ones that told him that he and I were switched at birth and he was my dad. There, and then Blair Hardy Kane. There is also a Bert Hustler. There is a Jason Van Alstyne. He is a fentanyl trafficker. He is an obsessed homosexual. He is an inbred crackhead. He is guilty of identity theft with the intent to commit identity disability and insurance fraud. He is guilty of selling laced fentanyl and committing overdose murders. Compliments of Robert Kane, 7224. Bert the Hitman Hustler thinks that he's an alleged NHL hockey player. He's an obsessed homosexual. He is guilty of torture crimes, stalking, and attempted murder on me. Tyler T. Bagley, he is guilty of killing my dog Runt March 24, 2023. Guilty of skull splitting me, brain injuring me. Guilty of criminal stalking and attempted murder, death threats, blood thrown on previous addresses, threats of stabbings, faking kidnappings with another that was saying he was an O.p.p. cop. There is Raymond LeBlanc. He is a criminal stalker. He's guilty of criminal stalking. He's guilty of torture crimes. He's guilty of attempted murder with intent. Him and his roommate Sam, Harry Hartwick, Dale Hartwick, Tony Hearns are guilty of my identity theft, skull splitting, body mutilations, torture, attempted paralyzing, brain injuring me, body mutilations with the intent to commit homicide for drop charges for a stabbing he committed against his wife or ex-wife's boyfriend. These are O.p.p. speedheads, crackheads, fentanyl heads, fentanyl dealers, meth heads, and crackheads. They are the drug traffickers with and for O.p.p., and each and every one of them, once again, are guilty of murder and attempted murder. Luckily, I am medically blacklisted. The time has been bought, damage is done. I know that my Facebook and my YouTube is being blocked and shadow banned and also cloned. So a lot of my stuff is not getting out, but I am doing this anyway. I want it to be known whether anyone sees this or not, or at least one person. Police who are very seriously dangerous, they show up at your door, expect homicides to follow, and there will be nothing you can do. Expect to be seriously brain injured, expect them to be lots of lies, lots of time buying, lots of cover ups, just to avoid arrest and charging on them for the crimes. They played this very seriously well against me, knowing now that I cannot do anything legally or criminally against them. When people disappear, once again, it is through the fucking police. They are guilty of domestic terrorism. They are guilty of treason. As a matter of fact, I can and have 100% proven it. Once again, I am Christopher Wood. I am 52 years old, and I plan on suing O.p.p. to fucking kingdom come. I am going to break their drug trafficking bank, and I am going to break their human trafficking, sex slavery bank. As it stands right now, I want at least $150 million through O.p.p., and I'm suing the doctors and hospitals one way or another. This crime's been going on with me for 5 fucking years. By doing this to me, they are also guilty of murdering the Wood bloodline, my entire bloodline, because I am the end of mine. Never speak O.p.p. crimes. Your entire family will be killed, and they will get away with it. Show my tattoos for something to do. It's pretty bad when I have to do older videos, but when I had my long hair and other videos to show my tattoos to prove the differences that has been done to me and the crimes have been done to me, proven serious, skull deforming, serious, proving damage, serious, proving serious, deforming, and not being able to do anything about it. Once again, I am going to be dead because I cannot get any medical help. And Spencer Mills, you are guilty. 14716, whether in Napanee or back in Aurelia or transferred anywhere else to avoid arrest and charging or lawsuits, you are still a serial killing motherfucking piece of shit, and you are a low-life bastard. As a matter of fact, he is in possession of my original CAT scans given to him illegally from Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic and Stacy Kingston AMHS. He is in possession of my original CAT scans from November of 2019, and I was given fake ones. So I would actually like those back, Mr. Spencer Mills, you piece of shit fucking garbage. The lies, the time buying, the cover ups, the fucking damage is done. I'm gonna get to a hospital one way or another, and when I do, and the damage is proven, I'm gonna sue your fucking asses. Look what you've done to me for revenge retaliation, using your fall down fucking pieces of shit. I've tried to file homicide charges and other charges on cops, but guess what? They investigate their own crimes. Guess what? It's only a 2 year. There's only a 2 year statute of limitation now on homicides. There's only a 2 year statute of limitation on medical crimes. So good luck with that. If you are poor, homeless, elderly, disabled, your life means nothing, and O.p.p will murder you, and they will get away with it. No prior criminal record or history either. There is also Chris Brandt. His brother is a Tyendinaga cop. He is a hermaphrodite. He has tubes in his head. He is also guilty of torture crimes on me as well. And attempted murder. He is also involved in using Stingray, hacking into my computer and hacking into my phone as well through the equipment his brother provided for him. He is guilty of slander, and he is guilty of criminal stalking and possibly attempted murder on me.